I'm in Tampa, Florida today, a gorgeous day, and I'm on my way to go meet Kelly. Kelly's restoring a 1966 Chevelle for her dad.
The Chevelle was iconic and was really popular in its day as a muscle car.
This Chevelle has been in Kelly's family since the 70s. So many memories, but sadly, it's been sitting collecting dust for a really long time.
He's had the Chevelle longer than he's had me. I guess you could say it was his first child. Then after that, it just became less of a dragster and more of a family car. And for him to know that the car was sitting down in his garage, not being touched, I know it hurt him and made him sad, but he wouldn't tell me that. My dad actually makes me feel like I can do anything, like he's just my rock. The more time goes by, the more I know how special he is. I would do anything for him.
Kelly, thank you so much for having me. I'm excited to learn more about you and your dad and the Chevelle. It's been in the family a long time, huh?
It has, yeah.
Are you getting excited? Feels like it's finally
It feels real.
real.
Yeah.
Like he has no idea this is happening, right?
He has no clue.
What makes the Chevelle so special to your dad?
Growing up, we always had the Chevelle. I mean, they used to put me in it when I wouldn't sleep when I was a kid.
Your parents would drive around the neighborhood?
Drive around the neighborhood in the Chevelle. Yeah.
Kelly's in the back as a baby.
My dad now has like told me things that I didn't know about it. Like my mother was in labor with me in the back seat. Like I was almost born in that thing. It's just part of the family, I guess.
So it goes back generations, right? He's had it for over 50 years.
He got it in 1970, I think. But he got it and then, of course, did some modifications to it and took it on the drag strip and...
Oh, so your dad raced it.
Oh, yeah.
But it's been sitting since the early 90s, right?
Yeah.
Has not run.
No. It's just kind of been sitting there, big paperweight. It's rusted and it's in bad shape.
Why do you think your dad didn't really get to it all those years?
He's wanted to, I know he's wanted to, but it was always on the back burner. With finances and time, it's not been his priority. He always made sure everybody else was good and had everything that they needed. My dad and I were not that close growing up. He was always working. We didn't really talk a whole lot, but cars were always something that we bonded over. Now that I'm older and he's older, we're very close. He's always just so there for me. When I got pregnant, he took me to doctor's appointments, went and sat with me for boring 3-hour tests. He listens, he doesn't ever judge, and he tells me I can do anything. That's how he sees me. He's always like,
It's okay.
he's like my biggest fan. Now my dad's retired and he doesn't really do much with cars, but as soon as he brings up the Chevelle, his whole body changes, like his whole face changes. He starts talking real fast. It's like, he just wants to say, slow down because I can't understand you.
He's so excited
But he gets
about
real
it.
excited about it, so it's still very in him. Years and years ago, I promised my dad that I was going to fix up this car, and that's what I want to get done. I think we have a good plan. Right now, he thinks that I gave it to my daughter to get it fixed,
Okay.
but it won't be anytime soon. So he just thinks that it's gone.
What is your vision for the end result?
Nothing flashy, nothing. My dad's very laid back, simple. I just wanted to be his car. I just wanted him to be like, oh my gosh, that's my Chevelle. And to get it fixed and make it to where my dad's gonna be able to enjoy it again, it's just, that's huge.
Well, I can't wait to get started.
Yeah. me
You
too.
excited?
Very.
Are you nervous?
Very. Yeah.
Initially, Chevrolet rolled out the Chevelle in 1964 in order to compete with the mid-size Ford Fairlane. But it was the revamped 1966 version which really caught the attention of motorheads. The all-new body style featured smooth curves, a broad new grille, and curved side mirrors. Under the hood, the option to spec the engine all the way up to a 396 cubic inch V8 meant the Chevelle could hold its own on motorways and drag strips across the country. Rumor has it the Chevelle gets its name from crossing the name Chevy with the sleek and graceful Gazelle. But for car enthusiasts then and now, the Chevelle is synonymous with cool. Never among the best-selling muscle cars, it still holds a place in the heart of automotive purists across the generations, as evidenced in its appearance in over 1,600 movies, from The Fast and the Furious to Jack Reacher.
Today, we are going to my dad's house so I can take his 66 Chevelle out of his garage. My dad thinks that I'm giving the car to my daughter, Caitlin. My ex runs a body shop, so I'm telling my dad that he's going to rebuild it. Who knows when? I told him it's probably going to be years down the road, and eventually give it to my daughter. But in reality, we are taking it to a shop so we can fix it up and give it back to my dad and surprise him, like the biggest surprise he's ever had, I'm sure. I'm so nervous that he's gonna figure it out. I really hope that he doesn't.
Hey, camera, are you in position? Yep, I see her coming in. We've got the shot.
Hello.
That 66 Chevelle, since the first time I saw it in high school, I knew I wanted it.
You have no idea how excited Caitlin is.
I'll bet she is.
Yeah.
Eventually, I found the junker for 150 bucks, and I snatched it up. I had to have it.
You sad?
I'm glad to see it. Somebody's gonna make something of it.
Okay. I don't know when it'll be.
All right.
But
Hey.
It's been in my life since 1970. The best parts of my life have been somehow attached to that car in one way or the other.
All right. Ready? Let's say goodbye.
Bye-bye.
Bye, Chevelle.
See you later.
I think my dad is completely clueless as to what I'm doing. I think he 100% believes my daughter wanted it. I think that I'm gonna show back up with this car, and I think he's gonna be speechless.
Now that Kelly has her father's 66 Chevelle, she's taking it over to the team at Conquer Custom to have it restored to its former glory.
We need a new high-pressure line, or is that one you just need to
We need a
seal
new
it?
one. Oh, is Kelly here with her 66 Chevelle? I love Chevelles, and the 66 Chevelle is an iconic muscle car. Long lines, horsepower, cool trim. Everything about these cars screams style, and the team is stoked about this build. How's it going?
Good.
This is it, huh?
This is it.
I've seen pictures of it, but I've never actually seen it in person. The pictures didn't look that bad. It looked like it was just dusty. But with these old cars, we really don't know, so we've got to dig into it to see what we're really working with. This thing got kept inside of a garage, but like a non-climate controlled garage, I assume?
Correct.
It does have a little bit of rust. Sounds a little off, and it's mighty crunchy.
My dad did some Bondo work on it when he was
Oh, so there's a little bit of filler in here, you say?
a little bit.
It looks that way. The car has Bondo all over it. There's rust popping up in spots. Everything about this car tells me that it's been simmering in the Florida heat for years. How about the inside of this thing? Yeah. A couple of pine trees and she'll be fine,
You know,
right?
that let smell has to stay. That's my childhood.
That's your childhood. All right, well, I don't want to be rude, but your childhood kind of stinks. I like how this thing has some nice vintage ventilation built right into the seats. It allows the airflow. It's real stylish. Did you guys have an infestation of any kind?
I hope not. Let's hope they're gone.
Let's hope they're not in there when we take it apart. It's a complete car. It looks like everything's there, which that's a huge win right off the bat. But we need to get the car inside and really come up with a solid plan with Kelly. All right, let's get this thing unloaded.
I'm nervous, I'm excited.
I feel like a kid on Christmas. This is huge. It's gonna get fixed, and sorry. I just can't wait.